he was a good guy for this place, and hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully it doesn't backfire now that he's gone.
That was a prison inmate who called me today. We asked him whether anything has improved at the Utah Department of Corrections. I'm Fox 13 investigative reporter Nate Carlisle. Over the years, we've told you a lot about the problems at the Utah Department of Corrections. It incarcerates about 6,000 inmates, more than some counties in the state. The man who had been the department's director, Brian Redd, is now Salt Lake City's new police chief. At Corrections, Redd was hired to fix problems. So, given the leadership change, we're asking, is anything better in Utah's prison system? When Redd arrived there in 2023, the department had big staff shortages. 2 years ago, Corrections needed 372 more officers and reported 9,000 hours of overtime for the pay period. Wednesday, a corrections spokesman told me it was down to 104 vacant officer positions and 2,700 hours overtime in the last pay period. Fox 13 has reported other problems too, like how auditors found inmates often went without appropriate medical care. And we reported on inmates like Franklin Carroll, who, despite promises from politicians about how the new prison would offer more therapies, are missing chances for parole because there isn't enough of the programming required by the parole board. To learn what's improved, I spoke to Carroll and to Molly Prince, one of the co-founders of the Utah Prisoner Advocate Network. It's a voice for inmates and their families.
Brian Redd, this last 21 months has been the best relationship that UPAN has ever had with an executive director.
Give me an example of something that got fixed.
To get additional phones installed in both prisons, because all of the housing units did not have enough phones to really accommodate. They would have 3 or 4 phones to accommodate 60 to 80 people.
They're going to get me into everything they can, and that's a major improvement. I've heard everybody's nervous. That's the consensus. Is a lot of people are nervous, but some people are saying the new guy that's stepping in was under Redd and that he's going to try to keep pushing things, but we don't know. It's kind of a shot in the dark.
Prince says there's still things to fix, especially in inmate health care, and Carroll still has to take some of those classes he may need for parole. But Prince looks forward to working with the new corrections director, Jared Garcia. He's been an assistant under Redd. In the studio, Nate Carlisle, Fox 13 News, Utah.